Hello, Club Faction, and today I am going to introduce you to a really cool topic. This is price principle number 159, the blessing of imposter syndrome. Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Derek Price, the head coach here at Club Faction, and today I'm going to dive into a topic that many of us grapple with, and that's imposter syndrome. But instead of viewing it as a hindrance, I want to show you how it can actually be a blessing. So let's explore this feeling of not being good enough and how it can fuel your growth and improvement. Let's start with what is this all about. First, I want to define imposter syndrome. It's that nagging feeling that you're not as competent as others perceive you to be. And you might think, why me? Or I don't belong here. But here's the twist. You see, this feeling isn't just a source of anxiety. This is a powerful motivator that you're blessed and born with. So why is this so important? Because feeling inadequate can and does and will push you to step outside your comfort zone. And when you're questioning your abilities, your subconscious becomes activated to seek out knowledge, to practice, to rehearse, and to develop. And you see, it's this particular drive for improvement that is essential to achieve growth. You see, in contrast, those who feel completely secure in their expertise often become stagnant and egotistical. They become an echo chamber, and they believe they have nothing more to learn, and that's a dangerous mindset fueled by an overly inflated ego. So never be that person. So what's the lesson here? Listen, I want you to embrace your imposter syndrome. I want you to know that we all suffer from it. All alphas, all growers, all leaders, we all do. And it's not a curse, it's a blessing. It's a sign that you're aware of the vastness of what you don't know. And I want you to use that awareness as your fuel, as your journey. I want you to recognize that feeling like an imposter means that you're pushing your boundaries, you're striving for excellence, you're chasing your personal development. So now let's talk about how to apply this particular principle into your life. Where's the rubber meet the road? So here's a couple actionable steps that you can take right now. Number one, I want you to just pause and be quiet, silence your brain, and acknowledge the feeling. And when you feel like an imposter, I want you to pause and recognize that and understand that this feeling is normal for alpha-driven human beings and can be harnessed for your growth. Number two, I want you to actually set learning goals. I want you to identify areas where you feel inadequate. I want you to set specific goals to improve your skills or knowledge in those areas. And whether it's taking a course, seeking mentorship, or reading books, I want you to commit to continuous learning. Number three, I want you to practice self-reflection. You see, after each experience, I want you to reflect on what you've learned. Did you step outside your comfort zone? How did it contribute to your growth? I want you to document these experiences to remind yourself of the journey. And number four, I want you to go out and connect with others and share your feelings of imposter syndrome with other trusted peers, like-minded alphas in your group, or other mentors or teammates. And you'll often find that many successful people feel the same way. And this connection can be incredibly empowering. And number five, I want you to celebrate these wins and finally take time to acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. And recognizing your progress helps counterbalance the feelings of inadequacy. So remember, imposter syndrome doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be a catalyst for growth, for self-improvement. I want you to embrace it. I want you to learn from it. I want you to let it guide you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. So, as always, thanks for joining me. Keep pushing those boundaries. Let's get it done. I'm out.